So his aunts decided that they were going to make a profit off of the peach. They were going to let people come and see the peach because it was really big. It was a really big peach. Like, you could live inside of it. So then, they were really mean and stuff, and it was pretty much James's peach because he, like, tripped and dropped the things on the tree. So, I mean, it was his peach. And so he goes out there and he's looking for some things, because his aunts told him to go, like, clean up. After people viewing the thing, they dropped trash on the ground, so they were like, James, go clean up around the peach. And so he goes and cleans up around the peach, and, he finds the bag with the magic worms, and guess what? There's one left. There's a worm left. So he like finds it, but he drops the freaking worm again, okay? He drops the worm, but he takes a bite of the peach, and the worm jumps on the peach while he's taking the bite, and so the worm goes inside of him. So then he notices the hole in the peach is really big, and he climbs through it, and as he's climbing through it, the magic made him turn into this cartoon. So he gets inside the peach, and he's this little cartoon guy. It's by Tim Burton, so he's like, it's like a clay guy, because, like, Nightmare Before Christmas, they're, like, clay people like that. So he's like this little clay guy. And there's all these bugs in there. There's Mr. Centipede, Mrs. Spider, Mrs. Ladybug, a glowworm, I don't remember, Mr. Grasshopper, and there were these, like, big clay bugs, and they all become, like, a family, and what they're trying to do is make it to New York. So, they tie their peach to, they roll their peach into the ocean, and then they find these birds, these seagulls, and they tie these strings to the seagulls, like, here's the peach, and then they get these strings from the spider, like the spider's web, but apparently they're really strong. Okay, so there's birds up here, and they tie the string to the birds, and the birds, like, make them fly away like that. Exactly like that. And, you know, they have adventures while they're in the air and stuff, but in the end, they make it to New York. And, James lives happily. Oh, his aunts go to New York, too. And, they arrest her because James is like, they abuse me, and they kick me, and call me mean names. And so, yeah. And so, after that, James lives in New York with his little bug family, and he's not a cartoon anymore, but the bugs are. And he lives in this little house, made, I think it's made out of the peach still. No, there's the pit in the peach. They made a house out of the pit, and that's where him and his little bug friends live. And he retells his story and his adventures on the peach to little kids around New York City. And he lived happily ever after. So yeah, that was the story, and it was really cute. It was a good movie. Anyway, so after that, I sounded really stupid when I said that, but so then I went to my Nana's house to eat supper, because it was Wednesday. And we had this, like, chicken and noodle stuff. It was pretty good. And I was apparently really quiet the whole time. And so when I got home, my mom was like, what's wrong? You've been really quiet. And I don't know what's wrong. Nothing's wrong. I'm sad about Aaron. That's about it. And I didn't say that. I was just like, nothing. Okay. And then she was back in her bedroom talking to my dad, and she was like, you should go, like, talk to her, go ask her what's wrong and stuff. And she didn't know I heard, so my dad walked up to me and was like, do you want to go see what I built? And I was like, yeah. And I knew he was going to ask me what was wrong while we were, like, looking to see what he built. So we went down to the shop to see what he built, and I looked at what he built, and he's like, so why were you so quiet? And I was just like, he was like, so what's wrong? And I was like, nothing. And he was like, okay. And that's pretty much it. Then we went back up to the house, and yeah. So, and then after that, like, I don't remember what I did. I think I was on the computer for a long time. And then my mom came in my room, and she, like, started talking to me. She was like, so what's wrong? And we started talking. I don't remember everything that we said, but I realized that the reason why I was so stressed out is because I'm freaking out about mine and Aaron's future. And I don't know, okay, I haven't told anyone this, But I don't know if it's me freaking out about the future or me, I just don't like him anymore. I mean, I know that it's me freaking out about the future. That's part of it. But what if I just don't like him anymore? Like, what if my feelings just don't come back? That might be it. I don't know. I hope it's not it, because I want them to be there. But I just might not like him anymore, and it's really sad. Because, like, what the heck? Anyway, so we talked, and I realized that I, like, was freaking out because I want him to have a good future, because I always thought his future is my future, because we're going to be together. I mean, we have to get married because we said so. We have to do this stuff because we already said we were going to, and all this stuff. And I want him to be good. I want him to have a good future, so our future works out. So, you know, and it was just, like, really stressing me out and stuff. And he wouldn't do his, like, college things, and I was, like, telling him, you need to check to see if you're accepted into Chat Tech yet. And he wouldn't freaking check. He was like, I don't know my mom's password and she's asleep. And it's, like, the middle of the day. Okay, his family is so freaking lazy, and it's really annoying. It really bothers me. Like, half the problem is his family and how lazy they are. They're so freaking lazy, and it's so stupid. It makes me really mad, because that's, like, him being around them makes him like that. Like, they sleep forever. And I know, like, I don't understand his situation because, like, his dad's sick and his mom's, like, depressed. He doesn't have his own house. He doesn't have his own room. I mean, I don't understand it, but, like, it just really bothers me. Like, even if that's, like, the situation, I'm not, like, so what? I'm not gonna live a life like that when I get older. I'm not gonna sleep till, like, 2 in the morning. I mean, 2 in the afternoon, because he had a sad life. Like, I don't care, okay? Like, it's really stupid. And I know they could have their own house if they save their money enough. They don't, like, use coupons. They waste food, too. And it's just, like, if you tried hard enough and didn't buy things that you didn't need, like food that you didn't need, then you could probably have a house right now to yourself. But they don't. And it's just really stupid. It really bothers me. And then they're really messy, too. And they're just... I don't want to sound like a butt, but, like, I don't know. We weren't raised differently. Like, my mom raised me to be all nice and, like, you know, I don't know. His mom raised him to be all nice and respectful to girls and all this stuff, and she raised him well, but she didn't teach him some really important things. And apparently, because she wasn't taught that either. So, yeah. We were just raised differently, and our families are so different, and it's just, honestly, I don't know if it's going to work out, and yeah. So it's pretty sad. So yeah, and so we talked about that, and she asked if I loved him, and I don't know, and we talked about Jurgis, and how he's, like, helped her, and as long as you have Jurgis in your life, then, you know, things will turn out okay, and I believe that. I mean, I have Jurgis in my life and stuff, and I know everything will be okay eventually. I'm just really sad right now, and I know that, like, he has a plan, but I just want to know what the plan is. The future just stresses me out so much. I hate it. So yeah, we talked about more stuff and everything, but I don't really remember it all. But pretty much, I just decided I'm not going to worry about his future anymore. I'm just going to, like, take every day, like, or every semester, or every week. Like, I'm not going to think about the future a whole bunch, because it just really stresses me out a lot. So, yeah. But I didn't realize how hard that is to not think about the future until I tried. So, yeah. But at that point, on Wednesday, I was just like, yeah, everything's going to be perfect now. I'm not going to think about the future. We're just going to take our adventures one by one. And, yeah, I'm not going to think about the future. And I was really happy. So after that, she went to bed, and I had some hot chocolate and some, like, garlic cheese roll things. And, they were really good. And then I went to sleep. And then Thursday, I woke up and I got a haircut. Oh, my mom also talked to me about like not laying around so much and everything, and that if I don't lay around so much, it'll make me feel happier, which is true. On Thursday, I woke up at like 10:30, no, 10 or 10:30, and then I got ready and I went to go get a haircut. And then after I got a haircut, I was really tired, but I didn't go back to sleep. No. And I'm really tired because, like, after laying around all the time, like, if once you try and, like, get up and everything, like, I've been laying around, like, pretty much all summer. Yeah, pretty much. And once you, like, actually start working and doing things, it's, like, really hard. So I was really tired, and I felt like poop, and I had, like, circles under my eyes, and I was just, like, ugh. And I made that face all day. And so, yeah. Then when we got back, I just kind of walked around the house. So I didn't have anything to do. And then I walked to my Nana's house because she needed help filling out this application on the computer. And so I walked there and I helped her, but, well, I didn't really help her because I didn't know how to do it. So, yeah. And then we went to Publix and we got me some vitamins. Let me show you. I hit my knee and it really hurt. That's like already a scab, and I just hit that and it really hurt. Okay, so I got these 1 a day Teen Advantage for her. And they're pink. Do you see them? They're pink and they smell like cupcakes. But they don't taste good, and they're really big. Let me show you. They're pretty big, yeah. And it has like things that give you energy, make your skin healthy, make your metabolism happy and fast, and they keep your immune system healthy. They're just like vitamins. So yeah. And then we went to Chick-fil-A, and I didn't have any makeup on, and I was like, YOLO swag. And that's the first time I've said swag, ironically. And we got it on video. So, anyway. I've actually been talking this whole entire time. Like, during your video, you were like, so... And I'm talking and my voice hurts. My throat hurts. And I'm gonna have to make another one, and I'm really sorry. But I'm gonna have to make another one, and these are so long, and I'm just really sorry, but I just have so much to tell you. So yeah. Anyway, so after we ate at Chick-fil-A, I came back home, and I went outside where my mommy was, and I was like, hey, and then yeah, and then we went inside, and I played. Oh, I gotta stop it now.